Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Global Real Estate Residual webinar. Hi, I'm Monique Carter, real estate broker and specialist with Carter and Associates Real Estate Company. And listen, I'm your host on this afternoon. It's a great day today, everybody, and I'm so excited that you've all taken out the time to join us on this wonderful afternoon. You're in for not only an outstanding presentation, but some excellent information that I believe will change the entire trajectory of your life. I am so excited that you've joined on today. I want to also let you know that we have an amazing guest speaker, and we have a few other guest speakers that are outstanding that you'll have an opportunity to hear from on today's presentation. Now, what I'm going to ask of you to do is to do this. Take this serious today. We've got some information for you real estate brokers, investors, agents that as you know, we are dealing with a pandemic. We're dealing with another crisis. Who would have ever thought? You know, we had the 2008 housing crisis, and many of us have recovered through that situation and said, gosh, thank God I survived it. But many of us are still working towards recovery. And now here we are with a pandemic. This is a very difficult hour. We're dealing with a global economic financial crisis. And right now, we are in a situation where our lives have been threatened, our families have been threatened, our incomes have been threatened. And I'll tell you, I made a decision a year and a half ago that I would never, ever not have a plan B. And so let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I'm a real estate broker. I've been in real estate for 25 years. I've sold thousands of homes. I've been able to do it through the platform of radio and television and conferences. See, I've invested a lot in my business, and I don't say that to impress you, but to impress upon you, I'm a very serious businesswoman. And when that housing crisis came, it practically destroyed my life. See, in commensurate to the income that I make, that's my lifestyle. So I'm living in a certain type of a home and have a large 5,000 square foot office, and I have big bills and big responsibilities. And here we have a housing crisis. And I said that once I get out of this housing crisis, if I get out of this housing crisis, I would never, ever rely on a transaction to pay my bills ever, ever again. And I know everybody, you're probably saying, well, we're back to making money. I get it. But here's the deal. Are you making it residually? That's the question. Are you making it residually? So I said to myself a year and a half ago that I would have a plan B. And then this opportunity showed up, and I'll tell you, it has changed my life. Because I went from being in panic and fear during the housing crisis to now we're in a pandemic, a virus. But I can tell you this, I don't have an issue with paying my bills. I have residual income. My business is growing. And I'm saying to you, I was able to do it part-time and be able to build an amazing business. So what I want you to do today is pay attention to this webinar, because the speakers that I have today are going to bring it, and they're all professionals in their own right. So what we're going to do next is we're going to have you to take a look at this very short video, and then we're going to be back with this amazing speaker that's going to share his story and how he's been blessed.
Right now, someone is watching TV, shopping online, sharing on social media, scrolling a newsfeed, cooking, turning on lights, texting, paying with a credit card, and someone is definitely making a phone call. Now, imagine earning income through your very own business every time a customer pays a bill for services they're already using anyway. With ACN, you can. With a 27-year track record of success, ACN is the largest direct seller of telecommunications, energy, and essential services in the world. Today, we operate in 27 countries and have offices throughout North America, Europe, Latin America, Asia, and the Pacific. We're constantly evolving our portfolio of products to stay ahead of what millions of consumers and businesses need and use every day. Now, ACN has added identity theft protection through ID Seal to its suite of essential services. Thanks to ACN's innovative mindset, we're just getting started, and the world is taking notice. Inc. magazine also recently recognized ACN as a private titan, a designation reserved for the largest and most iconic privately held companies in the world. This is your opportunity to establish your very own ACN business, offering the essential services that people and businesses already use every day, and an opportunity to get paid every time they pay a bill for these services. It's your life. Imagine earning an income on your own terms. That's what ACN is all about, and now you can be a part of it.
All right, fantastic. As you can see, that was an amazing video, but it only gives you just a glimpse about this amazing company. What I'd like to do right now is introduce to you our guest speaker. And this is a gentleman that is a legend, not only in real estate, but he's a legend also in this business. Let me tell you a little bit about our guest speaker. He's a real estate broker, and he is a top producing real estate broker as well as investor. He owns 5 real estate practices. He's been in the business for 17 years. He's sold millions of dollars of real estate. This is a gentleman that leads by example. He's a trailblazer, and he's very, very successful. He took a look at this business opportunity, and I'm telling you, he took the bull by its horn. He's a top executive in this company, globally known, has the ear of the founders, well respected, and I'm very, very proud to say he is a comrade, a teammate, and he's a great friend. Without further ado, I'm going to introduce this gentleman who knows 100% about this business. He's going to bring it to you guys today. He is a top Platinum Regional Vice President, soon to be Senior Vice President. He's going to bring it, everybody. Mr. Adam Roop. Welcome, sir.
Thank you, Ms. Carter. I really appreciate that amazing introduction. Now I'm nervous because I have to really perform for everybody here today, but thank you so much. And so
You're
grateful
welcome.
to be in business with people like you and yourself and people of your caliber. And it just goes to show the type of people we're attracting to this ACN opportunity. Ms. Carter is a top performing agent, huge broker in the Michigan marketplace, known all across the country, and has brought her network, her talents, her connections to ACN, and is just paving a path. She calls me a trailblazer, but she's the trailblazer. So I want to thank you, Monique, for that. And welcome everyone to the webinar today. I know some of you might be seeing this for a second or third time. Maybe some of you, this is the first time you've ever seen this business. Monique said a lot about me, but just before I get into it, I want to give you my background. I never thought I would ever do anything like this in my entire wildest dreams. I was always the real estate guy, born and bred, got involved in real estate when I was 19 years old, had no idea what I was doing, went to a lot of trainings, learned. By the time I was a senior in college, I was, making hundreds of thousands of dollars in real estate. This was the pre-Zillow, pre-social media days when you put a sign in the front yard and you put in a newspaper and you'd sell the house, and the market was booming. And then in 2007, I put all the money I had. We started our own brokerage. I was probably the youngest real estate broker and owner in the state of Maryland. And then 2008 hit, and we had invested our entire life savings into the real estate industry. And then 2008 came, just like what happened to Monique. It woke us up. And I said, I would never put my family through something like that again without being diversified. We had all our eggs in one basket. And I think a lot of you can relate, especially if you went through the 2008 crash, to what's happening now. Another crash, another setback that we weren't expecting. So this could not be a better time to look at diversifying your income and looking at ACN, because it goes so well with our real estate practices. It goes so well with the industry that we're in, and it's very easy to integrate into what we're already doing, and it doesn't take a lot of time, because I know you, like me, we're running our practices, we're busy people. We don't have time to waste with something that's not going to produce, or that's something that's not going to implement good with what we're already doing. So again, let's go ahead and get started with the information so you can evaluate this business. The person that invited you on this wanted you to see this so you could see how valuable this could be to integrate into your existing practices. So let me go ahead and share my screen here. And then after I share the screen, I'm going to go through this about 15 or 20 minutes. And then I'm going to bring up a couple guest speakers so you can hear exactly from these people as well. So let's go ahead and get started. In box number one about the company, what I love most about it is the credibility. You and I in the real estate industry, we're not going to put our name on some company we're hoping is going to work or some illegitimate opportunity. And that's what I loved about ACN. A big track record, 26 years in business, 27 countries, $4 billion in revenue over the last 5 years. Inc. magazine, Fortune magazine, A+ ratings across the board. That's a picture of our world headquarters right outside of Charlotte, North Carolina. So it was very important to make sure that this company was strong and it was successful and backed. In box number two, this is why so many people in our industry are getting involved with ACN. You literally are starting your own concierge website. And we've seen other companies that have tried to do this or other big franchises that are implementing something like this, but there's nothing like ACN. And I'll explain why. But these are the industries that we're in, the companies that we're partnered with. And I'm going to go into some of these companies here in a second, but we get paid residual income off these services for the life of our customers as they use these services. And we're able to give our customers discounts, value and price breaks and things of that nature to our customers. So we're like the Amazon.com of services where your customers can go right through your website, connect their residential and commercial services through you rather than trying to do this all on their own. So it saves money, it saves time, and it helps your clients out, whether they're residential or commercial. So our business model, the way that this works and the way these companies have partnered up with us is because we eliminate the advertising. You know, building a real estate company or your real estate practice, it's built on word of mouth advertising. It's built on trust. So the reason we can get discounts is because these companies are giving our customers exclusive discounts to go through us rather than spend all this money on advertising because we're saving these companies that money. Now, this is the website that you get when you first get in, where your customers can go right onto your personalized website, order all the services they need for their home or for their business. And all you do is send them the link to your website, refer them to your website. They can order these services themselves, and then they're happy because they're getting a better price or a discount. You're happy because you're able to use this as an income stream for your business. Now, these are some of the companies and services that we offer. We do TV, internet, and home phone bundles through AT&T, Spectrum, and Frontier. We do satellite TV through Dish TV and Direct TV. A lot of people are cutting the cord and getting away from cable, so a lot of people like the savings they can get through those companies. We also do home security and automation through Vivint. Vivint's a huge company, one of the fastest growing home security companies in the country, where your customers can get this set up before they even move into the house. And then the day or two after they move in, they've got the Vivint installer showing up. They order it right through your website. We'll give the customer free activation, free install. They're always running promotions and gift cards through us as well. So they can get cameras, they can get CO2 detectors, fire alarms, water detection, and all the above. So this is a service you can offer. We also do credit card processing. I wanted to bring this up. Our company, Spear Payments, has won multiple awards, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, because we all know business owners in our local community. So imagine if I could show you a way, we could show you a way that you could make a percentage every time somebody swiped a credit card at a local business that you patron or that you know. See, we always are out there networking as realtors and people in the industry. We know business owners, and we know business owners would like to save money. Well, you can refer them to this company, Spear Payments. Spear Payments will handle all the breakdowns, all the communication for you. And then if you acquire that customer, you're making a residual income every time somebody swipes a credit card through that machine and through that business. So we do all types of solutions for business owners, and it's very simple and an easy process to do. This is an example of a breakdown that we do. And look, we do these almost every week. We're saving business owners money, and we save this business owner over $3,000 in a year. This business owner, we saved over $4,500 in a year, almost 50% off their credit card processing. Now, a lot of business owners think they already have the best rates, but most business owners don't know or don't understand. So we're able to really get in there and show them how they can do that. So imagine getting paid residual income for doing something one time, but getting paid every time somebody swipes a credit card. This was big as well. This is really why what it got my attention, because when I got into ACN, we did not have credit card processing or a lot of these services, they've added them. But imagine getting paid a residual income off of gas and electricity. Our clients and customers, they have to get their electricity connected, right? They have to do it even before they move in. And you can offer them a lower rate and a locked-in rate on their electricity and gas in different marketplaces. So our company, Zoom Energy, been featured in Inc. magazine, A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, #1 privately held energy company in North America. And we are in all 19 states that the government has deregulated. So the government is opening up to help lower gas and electricity rates for consumers. So this is for commercial and residential, where we're able to get paid a residual income when our customers turn on the lights or use their gas and electricity. And again, our customers are happy because they're getting a discount. Now, as the country opens up and deregulates more, it just allows us to be on the ground level of what's happening in the energy industry. Now, energy is a big topic. And when I heard that we could make money off of gas and electricity, I was in that day. I signed up right away because I didn't even know something like this existed. And so I like to be involved in new ideas, new opportunities. And that's what I saw in the energy industry. Now, this was a breakdown of a commercial deal that we did. It was actually a property management company that had 67 locations. They paid their own electricity bills, and we saved them, I got to move my bar here, over $21,000 in 2 years off their electricity rates. Now, this was just electricity, so we gave them a custom bid. So think big. We do hotels, apartment complexes, we do commercial properties, and just residential homes. So your customers can go right through your website, or you can navigate them through this and show them how they can get a better rate. So that's huge that we're able to do stuff like this. Even Warren Buffett said the energy deregulation will be the largest transfer in wealth in the history in the entire world. So if people like Warren Buffett, Warren Buffett owns a real estate company. He owns multi-level marketing companies, and he's also investing in the energy industry. So that's somebody that I follow because I see what he does, and I look at that and do the same thing. So we also, not only do we get paid on these services, not only can we help our clients, but we also are able to make a difference. And every time you acquire a customer, ACN donates meals to feed hungry children through our charity Project Feeding Kids, which we pass on to Feeding America. And especially right now with the pandemic, it's more important than ever to give back. So you're able to feed children as well while doing ACN. Now, here's what I loved about the company, and it was only $25 a month. One-time startup fee of $199 just to get all this started and connected for you, to get the business license, your website, the tracking, the reporting, the app, everything in one for $199 plus $25 a month. Now, when I saw this, I couldn't believe it, that it was this inexpensive to start. When I started my real estate practice, my franchise, I owned an Exit Realty franchise for over 10 years. I've been an independent. I owned an independent agency. I started my career with Century 21. I've probably been trying to be recruited by every company out there, and they're very expensive to start a traditional real estate business. Well, I love ACN because it's only $25 a month. My website for real estate costs $6,000 and $300 a month because it was very robust. So this is why I love ACN, to integrate into our portfolio. For only $25 a month, you can't beat it. And that's why it was a no-brainer for me and why I got started right away in ACN. I said, this is this is too simple. This makes too much sense for me not to get in for $25 a month to be partnered with all these companies, to have access and to make residual income. Now, here's how you make money right away, because we're always saying, okay, sounds great, but what's in it for me? Well, here's how you make money right away. You could go get services, and these pay out every week, bonuses, and every month you're able to go out and hit as much bonuses as you want. Well, when you get 11 services, so give you an example. I am 7 services of my own. When I got into ACN, I got a cell phone service, okay? Cell phone service through Verizon. My wife has Verizon cell phone service because we do Sprint and Verizon as well. We got home security through Vivint. We have identity theft protection, which we offer. I'm not going through every service today. We offer identity theft protection as well. We have 2 of those accounts. We have electricity through Zoom Energy and Delmarva Power. I live here on the Eastern Shore of Maryland, and that's our utility company. And we have Dish TV, save money, leaving Comcast. And so we're saving money on our bills, and I am 7 services of my own. So every month I pay my bills, I get residual income off my own bills. Now, if you're not in ACN, every time you pay your bills, you're not making money off your own bills. So it just makes sense to get into ACN to make money off of our own bills, and bills we're going to be paying for the rest of our lives. Now, when you get 5 cell phone customers, let's say your friends or your family through Verizon or Sprint, your cell phone bill is free. So ACN will pay for your cell phone bill. Once you refer 5 people to the savings through us, I saved about $30 a month on my cell phone bill. I saved about $40 a month on my TV bill. And when you get 12 electricity or natural gas accounts, okay, through friends, family, clients, people that you get free natural gas and electricity. They take the average of those 12 accounts and they send it to you in a bonus check every month. So not only are we saving money, not only are we making money, but we're also getting our bills for free. And this is why I love ACN, and it just makes so much sense with what we're doing in real estate. So I was 7 services of myself, which I just went out and got a couple more services. I made $600 right away. So to get 11 services is not very hard because one client could be multiple services, okay? So I know that's not a lot of money for us real estate people, right? Where all of you all in real estate make millions of dollars a year and the commissions are so huge, right? But when I knew I could make my money back or make money just by signing up my own services, I got in right away. Now, this is the real reason I got in was for residual income, like Monique was talking about, because when the real estate market crashed, our commissions went down. We had over 100 listings in 2007 and 8 going into that market. And then in 2008, people were pulling their houses, and look at what's happening with the pandemic. People don't want people in their homes. They've pulled their listings. It's going to be very slow. I've been reading a lot of articles and news, and it's going to take a year to 2 to maybe rebound from all this. And so now is a good time to get involved with a business like ACN to supplement your income. But I was looking at the big picture. I said, what if I could get a couple dozen customers or 100 services? But then what if we grew, right? What if we introduce this to other people? So as your customers grow, you can make up to 20% off the commissionable revenue every single month for the life of the customer. So when you get in, we'll break all this down for you to show how that works. But imagine getting 20% off a bill every time you pay your bill. Now, I get paid 20% off my cell phone bill. I get paid % off my electric bill, my home security, my TV. So I'm making money off myself. And then think about all the people that we know that would like to get some savings and discounts as well. Now, you can also build a team. Now, you do not have to build a team. You're not obligated to build a team. But I like models like this. I like the network marketing model. Look at other companies like Keller Williams and Exit Realty and eXp Realty. They pay agents. They give agents a piece of the pie to help grow the company. Well, that's what ACN's doing. ACN says, look, we want to grow. If you introduce people to the company, you can make bonuses, okay? When they hit a bonus in their first 30 days, ACN will pay you a bonus depending on what level you're at. And then the fourth way you get paid is an overriding residual income of 4% through 5 levels of your organization. So as your team continues to grow, you can make an overriding residual income. Now, here's how it worked for me. I started having meetings just like this. I didn't know what I was doing. I'd never done ACN before, but my mentors in ACN said, look, just have webinars, have meetings, introduce, invite people on, let them check out ACN. We started with 4 people, and now we've built a team, okay, that has spread all through the country. I have team members even internationally, where we have thousands and thousands of customers that we get paid on every single month through residual income, because we started with a team. Just like building a real estate brokerage. If you own a brokerage, you don't want to be the only agent in it, right? You want to build it up with as many agents as you can. It's kind of how Uber and Airbnb grew. They started with one person, one driver, one house, and now they have millions of houses and millions of drivers. They expanded. That's how you create leverage. That's how you create, freedom, time and money freedom. And so I saw that in ACN. I said, wow, I can go get customers, but I can also introduce this to other people. And I knew if I liked it, then other people I knew would like it as well. So we went to work and we started earning these residual incomes. And now we get paid on thousands of customers every single month. And, as we come to a close here with our first part of this, and we'll get into the testimonials, look at all these old school companies and old school businesses. Everything is going online right now. And that's what I love about ACN is everything's online. We're virtual. This is a home-based business, online business. You can do it in the cracks of your schedule. You could do it an hour a day, or you could do it 5 hours a day. It's your business. Nobody's your boss. There's no quotas. You can grow this anywhere you want. You can do it anytime you want. And so I was looking to get into the online business. Look at some of these real estate companies that are changing and adapting and using the multi-level marketing concept like ACN and introducing other agents, where agents can get a percentage or they can get a residual income for helping the company grow. Look at Keller Williams, EXP, Exit, even Coldwell Banker now is doing some type of system, and adapting and changing. So as real estate agents, we have to change. We have to look at ways. And if Keller Williams and these companies are using the same model ACN is using, Keller Williams is a multi-level marketing real estate agency, right? So it fits. ACN just fits into what we're doing. And the industry is huge, $100 billion industry that we're able to play with here with ACN. So this is not some little small company or some little small website. You're backed by a huge industry and a huge opportunity where you can diversify your income. Now, look at Brian Tracy. I think we all know who Brian Tracy is. He says the future of network marketing is unlimited. There is no end in sight. It will continue to grow because better people are getting into it. Soon, it will be one of the most respected business models in the world. And I agree with that, because when I first looked at ACN, I never thought I would do anything like this, but I saw how well it worked with the real estate industry. Network marketing has come to age. It's undeniable that it has become a way of entrepreneurship and independence for millions of people. And really, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for more time freedom. We can always work harder. We can always get more listings or buyers, but then we sacrifice our time away from the people that we love, or we sacrifice our stress. Even Robert Kiyosaki wrote a book on the multi-level marketing industry, the business of the 21st century. So you've got big people like this backing it. That's what I love about ACN. So many big people are backing this company in this industry. And Bill Gates, if I would be given a chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. So guys, as we come to a close here, I want to just bring up a couple people, but before I do, just think about what you could do with this company. This is not used to take away from your ACN practice. We all have to sell real estate. I'm not actively selling real estate these days because of ACN and other investments that we made, but look at how this opportunity can integrate with what you do. This won't take tons of time. You can do this on side of what you're already doing. We're getting paid and making money just to refer the savings to our customers. And you can also refer people to how they can make money by getting in the business as well. So I hope you really give this a good look like I did. Never thought I would do it, but we have to keep our mind open to other ways of diversifying our income. You know, with everything, the uncertainty in the market today, there's no better time to get involved with ACN. There's no better time to just do this business. I know we're all busy. I'm busy. I'm running multiple companies as well, and, you know, property management, and we own our own properties, and I coach, you know, agents and help other agents and do ACN. So we're all very busy, but that's why I did ACN. I saw that we can implement this into our busy schedule and earn residual income. And that's what it's all about. Monique said, look, it's great that you make a lot of money, but how much of that is residually? It's all about residual income. If you want time and you want money, you've got to find a way to make residuals. And it's not just about buying rental properties. I own over 50 units. And when I look at the numbers, they're very slim for all that stress, all that headache. And that's what I love about ACN, because there's no, you know, overhead. It doesn't cost a lot of money, and you can just do this as you go. So I'm going to bring up the first testimonial here. You can hear from this young lady. She's out of the Baltimore and Washington, D.C., DMV area here in the Mid-Atlantic. Very successful past in corporate America, got involved with real estate and also ACN. She's a regional director in ACN, got involved with this company to diversify her income. And I'd like to bring her to the front for an introduction and testimonial. Regional Director of ACN, Lola Slater.
Hi, Mr. Rupp. Am I coming through clear?
We can hear you great. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much for this opportunity and for continuing to give back and share and just teach all your years of experience and success you had. I'm just truly thankful to be able to follow you in this ACN opportunity, you guys. And as he shared, my name is Lola Slater, and I've been a part of ACN since 2015. I got started because someone asked me to be a customer. I had no prior experience. My background is in capital planning and investment control for NASA, for a federal government agency. And so when I was asked to be a customer, it made sense that if the money had to go out, that I would give myself an opportunity to have those funds come in. And so just in consulting myself and strategizing, I began to network and talk to brokers and investors. As Mr. Rupp shared, if you're an investor, you have a portfolio of units, and the same for property managers and realtors. And with that, I got this idea. I should get back involved in the real estate industry. See, it had been nearly a decade since I was an assistant to a mortgage loan officer prior to that Great Recession in 2008. And so this I saw as an opportunity to get paid a big check commission on the front end, which we all love, but also continue to build residual income. And you guys will keep hearing that keyword. You heard it throughout the entire presentation, residual income. So it only made sense that if I can offer my clients a service by selling them a home to get paid continually the next 7 and 10 years off of the bills they had to pay, it only made sense. And in just a short while, I was able to leave my career at NASA and just work completely independently and follow great leaders like Mr. Rupp. I'm in the training and system that ACN has in place. So thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity. Mr. Rupp, I'll turn it back over to you.
Thank you, Lola. And she made a good point. You know, I'm still getting paid on customers I acquired over 7 years ago. And many of them were my real estate clients that are happy with the service and the discount, and just an amazing feeling to get a check every month from stuff we did years and years ago, because in real estate, we only get a check one time. And then we have to keep starting over and over and finding that new customer. And it's like, when is it going to stop, right? And there's no end in sight, because most realtors don't have an exit plan. They don't have retirement set up. They have to work till they die, you know, a lot of cases. So I saw ACN as a way to, you know, get involved and, you know, create that retirement plan alongside of our real estate career. So thank you, Lola. And the next couple I want to bring up, they are from the Ohio marketplace, very successful in the real estate marketplace up there, sold hundreds of millions of dollars of real estate. They got involved with ACN as well. They're going to tell their story to diversify their income. They were hit back in 2008 as well, and have risen to a very prestigious position as a regional vice president in ACN while running big real estate businesses there in Ohio. So I want you to hear from them, and I want to bring up to the front Jim and Stacy Lambright. Thank you for being on.
Yeah, well, thank you so much, Mr. Rupp. You know, the first time we ever went to our first convention, we saw you speaking on stage in front of tens of thousands of people. So if you get a chance to work with these fine leaders you're hearing, they're going to take you straight to the top. We've been in real estate since '97. We had massive success through the 90s and 2000s until '08. We went from 24 million in sales to 6 million overnight. And here we found ourselves in our 40s. Well, Stacy was in her 20s, but I was in our 40s, living off our retirement between 2008 2010 that we were supposed to have put away. And it was awful. We suffered immeasurably because all our eggs were in one basket. We owned we were in the stock market. We had a bunch of rentals. And when it all toppled, it all went down. Fortunately for us, someone introduced us to a realtor, a woman who owned a title company, an attorney, all out of Baltimore, Maryland. They put us on a webinar just like this, and it made sense. Here's what we saw that made sense as realtors. As realtors, we want to be all things real estate all the time, right? We know the best lenders, the best title companies, the best movers, the best attorneys, the best handymen. Why shouldn't we also know the best utility rates and things for our clients? Look, every time somebody buys a house, they got to sign up for this stuff anyways. And so here's what we saw. A way for us to increase our clients' customer satisfaction. We were going to help take just that little extra step, that little extra thing to differentiate us. And by doing that, selfishly, what we found out is we could get more repeat referral business out of that. It's a lot easier to ask for referrals when you're going above and beyond what the other realtors will do. And then the net effect of that was building a long-term residual income. You've heard that word over and over again. That now, here's the next crisis. 2020, coronavirus hits, right? We're all shut down. We can't go to work. And here we are still getting paid from our little tiny, tiny part-time, spare time business on the side that over time we have grown to be massive. And I'll let you know a little secret here in Ohio. When it's 2 foot of snow on the ground, guess what? There's not a lot of real estate going on. Our ACN checks are bigger than our real estate checks sometimes in the winter, keeping us going. And look, real estate, people get hung up over this recruiting thing. Real estate agents recruit all over the place. Why wouldn't we recruit with this and help build something? We're helping people with it. And so that's why we jumped in and jumped on board, and it's been perfect. It has enhanced our real estate business, not hurt it.
And probably
Did I leave anything for you to say?
Yeah, probably the only thing I would add is keep in mind this business it seems like it was made for real estate agents, helping our clients save money on bills they need anyway with partners that they know and trust out there. But I want to touch base on one thing, and I want you guys to pay attention to this. When the recession hit the first time, we actually became one of the top short sale teams in Ohio because we had to. It was the only thing that was selling. And one thing I realized really fast, ACN, we put in place for us to, our plan B, everything that we had spent just to stay alive, that's what we were working on to replace. But when we sat down in kitchen tables with people that were losing their homes and that we had to short sell for them, moms crying, kids running around, I realized really fast that this business is also there for them. If they would have had an extra $500 or $1,000 a month, it could have saved their home that I had to sell because they were forced to. So even though this fits with our business model with real estate, don't lose sight too. There's a lot of people out there in your sphere that are also going through this pandemic right now that might need this. Yeah,
80% of the foreclosures could have been averted by less than $1,000 extra coming into a family. So this right here is everyone's safety net, but it is perfect. If you're a realtor and you're watching this, this is it. This is what you're looking for. It's so cohesive. So thanks for having us on, Monique, Lola, and Mr. Roop. Thank you so much, man. Incredible.
Awesome.
You guys are great leaders.
Jim and Stacy, thank you. Very powerful. And, they just wrapped it all up into one. And it makes a lot of sense. There's a lot of people out there that can use our help. A lot of people look up to us in the industry. They're right. We're referring people to different things. Why not help our clients set up their services and refer them to discounts? And also offering this to our friends and our family and showing them a way where they can also make supplemental income as well. A lot of people, biggest unemployment numbers since the Great Depression, and they're climbing. So we can not just share this with real estate people, we can share this with everyone. And there's a lot of people out there that would be blessed and would be able to really be helped by what we have to offer. So feel good about this. You see the caliber of people that are joining. We'd love for you to join as well. Get in touch with the person who invited you. And the last person I'm bringing back up, she'll be the last person you hear from today, is the woman that had the vision for this. She's the leader of our movement here with the real estate residuals and sharing this with throughout the country and the world, Miss Monique Carter. Thank you again for having me on today, and I'll leave it to you. Thank you very much.
Thanks again, Adam. You are outstanding, and I thank God that you've joint with me. We're doing this deal together, sir. I'm so blessed and so grateful to know you, and you're bringing your passion and your excellence to this platform. ACN is blessed to have you, and I am thankful that you are a gift in my life. So thank you so very much for bringing it in the way that you've done it. And then Jim and Stacy, God bless you guys, and thank you for bringing your heart and sharing and doing an amazing work out there. We're out here to change lives. You guys are doing it big, and I'm very thankful and grateful you took the time out to share with us. Thank you so much, and the very best to you guys. And Miss Lola Slater, thank you so much, honey. Thank you for coming in and sharing also from your heart. You guys have made it an amazing webinar today, and I'm very grateful and thankful. So all of you that are listening today, listen, someone thought enough of you to invite you here to this webinar. And on behalf of me and the team here that you're seeing, this amazing team of excellent leaders here, go back to the one that invited you. Get into this deal here. It's just a small investment for an abundant harvest that you can have in your life, and have that extra tool in your arsenal to enhance your value in the real estate industry here. And you can work this in concert with what you do. You heard Adam and everyone else's story to how we've been able to do it, and we want to see your lives change. Our goal, listen, is 5,000 agents. We're going after you. We want to change your lives. We want to make a difference. And if you don't see this opportunity, maybe you know someone that's looking for an opportunity. Listen, every Thursday we're hosting this meeting. We're asking you to, go out, help out other people that need this opportunity. And also we're asking you to be a customer. So please consider being a customer, consider joining this massive team. We're going to do something really, really big, okay? So I want to thank each and every one of you for joining this amazing webinar. Hope you got something out of it. Get into this deal quickly, everybody. But we're going to wrap up with a video, and we'll see you next Thursday. God bless you.
This could be the weekend of dramatic change for you.
These events will be your greatest tools in allowing people to see the big picture of ACN.
So many great things are going to happen.
There's no better time to be in ACN than right now.
Right now is the time to make a difference.
Never let anyone take your dreams away.
Who's going to be committed and who's going to step up and say, this is mine, and I'm going to take it.
We're in this game to win. That's all there is to it. And we're going to win, and you have to have that same attitude. Today, we're over $500 million of annual revenue, growing to $1 billion in 2 and 3 and 4 and 5.
Are we afraid of competition? We have no competition. There is no other company like ACN.
Every single one of you were born with the seed of greatness within you. You can be a blessing to so many others.
We have grown to be the largest direct seller of telecommunications and energy services and essential home services in the entire world.
Go live your dream. That's why we created ACN.
I think that you are right at the very top of all the direct marketing companies in the world. You know that, don't you?
This is a great time to be in an organization like this.
We came here to change our lives, change our future, change our world.
Nobody has the right to define you but you.
The ACN business is crucial, not just for yourselves, not just for your friends, but for this country and for the world.
Think about that thing that used to be a should, and now is a must.
I would never ever tell you, I hope you do great things with your life. I'm expecting it.
When you get to the end of your life, you're going to be able to say, I made a difference, and that's what it's all about.
I will see you, and yes, I really do mean you. Not just at the top, I'm going to see you over the top.
You got it. It's here. It's laying at your front door. Quit praying. It's here. The opportunity is here.
Are you ready to make a difference? You need to start living the life that you deserve right now.
This is it.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for getting on. Welcome to the team.